आवाज दे रहे हैं बिसाते मख्तल सजा हुआ है हुसैन आवाज दे रहे हैं सुनी जो आवाज़ तवासा तड़प के झूले से गिर पड़ा सुनी जो आवाज़ तवासा तड़प के झूले से गिर पड़ा यकीनन समझ गया है हुसैन आवाज दे रहे हैं बिसाते मख्तल सजा हुआ है हुसैन आवाज दे रहे हैं अभी तो चादर छीन देना जरा तो हम से काम लेना अभी तो चादर छीन देना जरा तो हम से काम लेना तेरे मसाइब की इब्तिदा है हुसैन आवाज दे रहे हैं बिसाते मख्तल सजा हुआ है हुसैन आवाज दे रहे हैं बगोश तुम भी सुनो फरहत जो दिल में है दर्द की दस्तक बगोश तुम भी सुनो फरहत जो दिल में है धड़कनों की दस्तक मुझे तो महसूस हो रहा है हुसैन आवाज दे रहे हैं बिसाते मख्तल सजा हुआ है हुसैन आवाज दे रहे हैं शहादतों का ये सिलसिला है हुसैन आवाज दे रहे हैं सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि मुहम्मद व आले मुहम्मद अल्लाहुम्मा सल्लि अला मुहम्मद बुलंद नारे सलावत अल्लाहुम्मा सल्लि अला मुहम्मद चीज़ों पे ज़माने में को सियर पहुँची जो कैद खाने को सियर देखा कि एक मरीज पड़ा है करीबे रोता है कोई तो कोई पीटता जगाती है। अम्मा पे सर मेरा क्या जा बलब हुआ कोई मासूम दिल मेरा। पैदा हुए हैं अश्क बहाने के वास्ते, उठते हैं हम जनाजा उठाने के वास्ते। वो बोली सबकी खैर है, दारुल नादा मैं हूँ कनीज़ आपकी मादर नहीं यहाँ मुश्ताक़ दीद आई हूँ। जिंदा के दर में इतना मुझे बताइए है यूसुफ़े ज़मा, इसमें शरीफ क्या है कहा सोगवार है। पूछा फिगर का नाम कहा बेदयार है। पूछा कहाँ लुटे हो कहा की राह में। पूछा ये कब कहा के मुहर्रम के माह में। पूछा ये क्यों कहा के मुहिब्बों की चाह में। पूछा फिगर कहाँ है कहा पसगाह में। पूछा जो घर तो रोके कहा कैद खाना है। पूछा ग़िज़ा में क्या है कहा ताज़ियाना है। ये जिक्र था क्या गया पूरी तब कलाम लाया सिनाने जुल्म पे एक फर्क लाल अफाम। जिंदान शाम नूर से रोशन हुआ तमाम। इस सर ने दी निदा मेरे बीमार अस्सलाम। घबरा के अहले बैत को ताज़ीम को उठे, सज्जाद कांपते हुए तस्लीम को उठे। इस सर से रो के कहने लगी हिंदे बाबा, ऐ सर तू बोलता है तो ये भी मुझे बता। इस बाखुदा की यार है क्या नाम है तेरा, किस बाप का तू लाल है, किस माँ का लाडला। क्या तू करे रसूल का लपटे जिगर है तू। कुर्बान जाऊं क्या मेरे आका का सर है तू। चिल्लाया कांप कर ये सरे सर बरे ज़मान। प्यासा मेरा किताब है मक़तल मेरा वतन। मेरा रसूल है बाबा अबुल हसन। मसमूम मेरा भाई है कैदी मेरी माँ। अहमद को रोने वाली का लपटे जिगर हूँ मैं। बीबी हूँ
Assalamu alaikum. There's a quick brief announcement before Maulana's speech. Inshallah, our next program here is next Sunday at 3 p.m. Sponsored Saturday and Festival requesting all of you and Brother Musa Khan and Mr. Fatima Khan. Request all of you to attend next Thursday at 3 p.m. here outdoors with all COVID protocols. And that is Maulana Rizwan will be starting that inshallah. Please join us next Sunday at 3 p.m. Next Sunday, inshallah. Next Sunday, inshallah. And then our wedding program is starting September 24th. September 28th, inshallah. 25 Majalis, inshallah. Ali Devi Sahib is starting that one, inshallah. It's like loud salat and all that.
आवाज़ बुलंद नारे सलावत
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الشيطان يعرف الفقر ويعمر بالفحشاء والله يعرف مغفرة منه وفضلا والله واسع عليم. So, like I mentioned, our topic of ours is 3 days species well. Who's smaller, he's smaller, and he azada. Who's smaller, the one smaller is the one who will make you free. We talk about, but that's the job over there. It's not just like smaller is coming and becoming a diva. Again, that's also the responsibility of smaller people that will establish the justice in this universe. But as Maula, his job is more than that. Because, again, as I mentioned, that Walayat is the key principle for this universe. That's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created this universe. That through Walayat, Allah will provide the whole. Like I mentioned yesterday about the Walayat, the concept of Walayat, that would be a looking that even to the Salah, Qurbatan Allah, that Qurb is through Walayat. Like I mentioned that in Karbala, you see there are so many dimensions. The strongest dimension is Walayat. Where, and what's the meaning of Walayat? I mentioned this. There are the Ashura, Jame Kabira, and other places. Where Abi Antum, wa Ummi, wa Nafsi, wa Mali, wa Usra. Which means we sacrifice everything for Maula. Everything for Maula. That's the Aqidah. You need to have this Aqidah. In return, Maula will provide his, because Maula has Walayat al-Takmeen. Walayat, he doesn't have only Walayat al-Tashri'. Again, I don't have time to explain all these things. Walayat al-Takmeen, which means Walayat on this universe. Now today, as I promised, I'm going to talk about fear. Our society these days is such that pretty much everyone, I rarely find anyone can say that I much like this whole society is run by fear.
Yep.
Why are you going to school? Because I'm fearful I will stay behind. Why are you doing this? Working hard? Because I need to earn. I'm fearful that I will be poor. Why you're doing all these things, all the fears in this world, especially in the capitalist world, capitalist world is fear-based. If you're not going to release the product on time, you will be stay behind. Now, how to resolve this fear? Is that natural? Is it natural? Normally we say, yeah, everyone has fear, that maybe there is something natural in it, right? Let's see. We'll get the help from Maulana. See, is it natural or not? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the Holy Quran, he mentioned that ash-shaytanu ya'idukum faqr. Satan will threaten you with poverty. Faqr, the translation, that poverty, I don't like that. Faqr overall is that you have less. Faqr means you have less respectful, less money. You may not be that famous. The job of Shaitan, Satan, is create this fear in your heart. Now, very interesting observation. And then he said, وَيَعْمُرُكُمْ بِالْفَحْشَاءِ, which means majority of the sins is because of this feeling of fear. If we can control our fears, we'll control our sins. There is a link between them. There's a link. So again, it's Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, everything, all this kalam al-Quda, everything on its proper place. When Allah said, ash-shaytan ya'idukum al-faqr wa ya'murukum bil-fahsha. Fahsha is not only just the lustful thing. Fahsha means every sin. So this is one statement. And the other statement is, Wallahu ya'idukum maghfiratan minhu wa fadla. Allah is promising you His blessing and forgiveness. Wallahu wasi'un alim. Allah has wasi, Allah has plenty, and He is merciful, He is all-knowing. So again, fear is not that you're fearful in the battlefield. No. You need to control your thoughts. Our thoughts are generating fears. Yeah. Especially the value system we are receiving from this society. Even like in our tarbiyah, we have this fear factor. Sometimes you notice that, and not sometimes. So in fact, majority of the mothers and fathers, they're threatening or they're creating a fear in child's heart. Look, if you're not going to go to school, you will stay behind. You'll be behind from your cousin. You'll be behind from your brother. You'll be behind from your neighbor. So you're using the fear factor in order to create a motivation. Wrong. Islamically, no one is allowed to make you fearful from non-Allah. That's it. No one is allowed. Now you say, so then is it not natural that because everyone has a fear. Yes, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala designed human with fear. But fear from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, not fear from non-Allah. I said, no, you're not allowed to have a fear from anything in the world. Even like the leaders, they're not going to make people fearful. No. Amir al-Mu'minin is extremely brave. No one can fight with him. But he's not making anyone fearful from his existence. And that's one of the reasons they attacked the house of Hazrat. They knew they're not fearful from Amir al-Mu'minin. No. Even like the people, the majority of the people in Karbala, in the army of Umar Saad, will ask them, so why you're here? Do you think Yazid is better or Hussein is better? Again, except few people. Majority of them, if you interview them, they will say, of course Hussein is better. Yazid is worse. Then why you're here? Because I'm fearful from Yazid. Why you're not with Imam Hussein? Because I'm not fearful from Hussein. Hussein is not taking me. It's not allowed for them. Because it's not that Allah's style. Allah is not making anyone fearful. Even that fear we can talk about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is not that fear that you run away from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. No, Allah is not something to be fearful. Now, fear from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is different from the fear of the human. Fear of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is like this. If you have never seen, let's say, Mount Everest. Mount Everest has this might, and you can really create like this haybat on your heart. So if you take someone and close his eyes and then open the eyes in front of the Mount Everest. Now, this is the first time you're saying this. When you will go in front of the Mount Everest, you say, that kind of fear with Allah. Which means when you look for the mercy and that kibriyai of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that creates a situation in your heart. For that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala design human with the fear, not to be fearful from other people. Please recite Allah. That's why Amir al-Mu'minin, he said there is a difference when you have fear from Allah versus fear from makhluk. Again, these things, these sentences represented, they're not like a regular, normal human, they're divine people. Only these people can explain the design of human. Imam said, إِذَا خِفْتَ الْخَالِقَ. So you can have two options. That by design, our option is that we need to have fear from Khaliq. Khaliq means the creator. And again, the second option is that we become fearful from makhluk, from creation, right? Fear from humans, fear from animals, fear from nature, fear from anything other than Allah. Anything from Allah. So Imams created this difference. He said, إِذَا خِفْتَ الْخَالِقَ فَرَرْتُ إِلَيْهِ. You'll escape. But escape where? There are two kinds of escape. One of them, farartu ilayhi, other one is farartu minhu. Imam said, إِذَا خِفْتَ الْخَالِقَ. When you fear the Creator, you will escape towards Him. You will go towards Him. وَإِذَا خِفْتَ الْمَخْلُوقَ. But if you will have, when you fear makhluk, فَرَرْتُمْ مِنْهُ, you will escape from that. Like if the people, they are fearful from any person, they will escape from that person. If Imam Zaman will come, because Imam Zaman will have that haibat, will have that because he's, as I mentioned yesterday, because they are with the walayat of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So they receive all those divine attributes. So when you see them, you see, oh my God. Right? Remember that in Quran, when Hazrat Yusuf, he walked by, the ladies, they cut their hands. Why? He said, oh my God. He's like an angel. We have not seen human like him. And Imam Zaman is much, much, much better. He's the essence of the humanity. He's the essence of humanity. So he's the essence of humanity. But we do not understand. We must do not understand. We have to go towards Maulana. Because Maulana is like Allah. It's like kind. Allah himself is kind. He says all of the time, whenever you introduce me, say Bismillah. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. All the time I'm Rahman and Rahim. I'm Rahman and Rahim. I'm alayhi salam, like Prophet, Rahmatul lil Alameen. Imams were like that. Like one time, Imam Sajjad alayhi salam. These are the days of Imam Sajjad, right? It's Irshad al-Mufid, one of the book of Sheikh Mufid, volume 2, page number 127. It's narrated that Anna Ali bin Hussein da'a mamlukahu marratain. Imam called one of his servant or slave 2 times. Walam yujibu, he didn't answer. ثم أجابه في الثالث. Third time when Imam called, he replied. وقال له, Imam said, look how Imam is talking to the servant. Imam said, Ya bunayya, oh my son, Ama sami'ta sawti, didn't you hear my sound? Didn't you hear me? Qala, that Ghulam is talking. Like this society, the same society didn't have any value for the servants. They used to give value for the dogs more than their servants. You know, one of the objection on Imam Ali was because after Prophet, they created this society that second Caliph, he established this system of elites. He used to give more stipend. So he said that in Arabs are superior. He didn't used to give a stipend to the Ajam at all. No Ajam can get the stipend. No Ajam can marry the ladies from Medina and Makkah. Among Arab, Quraysh has the highest status. Then Ansar. Then people from Yemen. Forget about slaves. So he used to give a stipend to Abu Sufyan, who was an arch enemy of Islam, more than the people they used to fight for Badr. The stipend for Aisha was 12,000 golden coin per year. The stipend for Maria Qutya, who was also the wife of Prophet, was 2,000. So he created this class-based society. When Amir al-Mu'mineen came, see, this is the difficulty now. After 25 years, and Amir al-Mu'mineen sat on the member of Khilafat, Amir al-Mu'mineen is not going to follow these rules. Amir al-Mu'mineen said, all right, all of you will come in line and get your stipend. Now, Zubair bin Awam, he used to get lots of his stipend. I mean, he had, it's in the history. Go look for the Tibri, look for all that. So the history written by the historian. Like he said that he had 2,000 servants, Ghulam and Kanis. 2,000. And his stipend was like, one time, third Khalid gave him 57 million dirham. 5.7 golden coin. Now here Amir al-Mu'mineen, first day, he said, all right, I'm going to distribute the stipend. All of us need to come. And he said, all right, all the slaves and everyone need to come. All of them, they're coming, and Zubair also came. Giving 3 dirham to everyone. Stand up in the line, 3 dirham, everyone. Everyone. Now he's looking, he said, for 25 years, they didn't have this habit. I'm standing with a slave, I'm standing with an ajam, and getting the same money. Finally, you know why he accused to Imam Ali? Imam Ali. He doesn't know how to do politics. He cannot be a good governor on Amir al-Mu'mineen. So again, now in this situation, imagine the status of a slave in a society. And here, Imam Sajjad is calling that person, and he said, Ya Bunayya, Ama samehta sawti, didn't you hear me? Qala bala. Why not? I did. Qala, fama baluka lam tujibni. Then what's wrong? Why didn't you answer? Qala amintuka. Because I don't feel fear from you. I know you're so kind, you're not going to say anything. That's why I was not this one thing. See, you're so kind. Qala. And then Imam said, Alhamdulillah, allazi ja'ala mamduki ya'amani. Oh Allah, thank you that you even make my slave have in peace, feel in peace from me. Please say aloud, salam. See that you're not allowed. If at the time of Imam al-Zaman, no one is allowed to make other human fearful. It's not allowed. Who are you? Only fear from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's it. When I look at the society we are living, the society is like making us fearful. Oh, you're going to lose the job. Oh, you probably will get laid off. You probably will have, you will be homeless. Oh, from where are you going to eat? They establish the society such a way, if I'm not going to do, I will be disrespectful. See, again, look at this link. Please get this point. This is very practical point. All the sins, or majority of the sins, they're coming because of the fear. Let's say, let me give you just an example. Let me create an example. Let's say if I'm coming late. I was lazy. I didn't pay attention on the time, and I left my hotel late. I'm coming here late. And now I would say, oh my God, they're going to say, I don't have a discipline in my life. I don't have this. So this fear will come. If I will accept that fear, the next I will lie. Oh, you know, the traffic or something. I'm sorry. That was like, I cannot. See, there is a link between fear and fahsha. Why? Because we have one major misunderstanding about religion. I'm going to talk about that. We have misunderstanding. My boss is calling me, and I'm just saying, well, I need to go somewhere else. I'm going to call him and say, oh, I'm sick. I cannot come. All right. or something, anything. You just look, and even like this, God forbid this illegitimate relationship or looking at the bad picture, I may lose the opportunity. Let me enjoy it. Like the story of Zulaykha and Yusuf. So again, ulama, they're saying there is a link between fear and fahsha. There is a link. Always remember that one, all right? So this is done. Shuja'at is not just taking the sword. Shuja'at is controlling your thought that, no, I'm not going to lose it. I will have less risk. No, I'm not going to. Allah is Raza. Oh, I will have rest. Someone will disrespect. No one can disrespect. These fears, we need to control it. We need to control that fear factor. Okay. I may not get admitted in the best university. No, I need to do. Again, I'm going to give you a formula for that. I may not go get the best spouse. Let me do something. No, you will get the best spouse. No need to be fearful. No need to be fearful. I'm not going to go for the Arbaeen because I may get coronavirus or something. No. You cannot live your life based on fear. Period. This is the worst life. And that is the root cause of all mental issues these days. Anxieties, depressions, everything is coming because you do not have an exit. You're fearful. You may not be able to achieve it. You will not be able to go that perfection, the one that you like to go. There is a hurricane either. There is something in the life. The life is not busy. Life is busy all the time. You will not be able to achieve everything. Yes. All right. Please recite aloud, Salah. All right, so there are a few things we need to remember. I just cannot, because in 20 minutes I cannot cover everything, so I'm going to go by the selected. All right, some of those fears are imaginary, okay? Some of those fears are imaginary. They have no value. Your intellect is saying it's not fearful. Like, for example, you're entering, no one is here, and I have to go to the building. It's dark outside, and get my torch, I can go inside. Thoughts will come that, all right, maybe there's a genie, there's something. All right, there's chances there is nothing, right? So again, these fears are coming from my mind only. My mind is generating because of the background, maybe whatever the subconscious mind. When I was like 5 years old, my mom and my aunt, they used to talk about those stories, I'm going to tell you, my mom got the genie and all those things. And that basically came in my mind, in my subconscious mind. And again, all those things, okay? So, like, all right, like some people, they have fear from animals, from other things. Again, all these things, they have no value. For that, Amirul Mu'minin said, إِذَا هِبْتَ أَمْرًا وَقَعَ فِيهِ. The solution is that, let's say, I'm fearful to go in the dark room. All right, fine, that's okay. Because I cannot control my subconscious mind. All of us, we are unique. I cannot control that. I cannot go back in my life. And I said, all right, mom, please train me this way. Or when my mom, she was pregnant with me, I cannot say, mom, do not be traumatized. Otherwise, it's going to affect on my sight. I cannot do that. All right. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, I know I'm not going to make you accountable, but now you got intellect. You need to control yourself. And that's your trial. That's your Kabbalah. Okay, that's your Kabbalah. You need to go and fix it, right? That's why this whole life is a trial. Allazi khalaqal mawta wal hayata liyabluwakum ayyukum ahsanu amala. That's why Allah created us. That Allazi, that Allah who created death and life, so tests us, liyabluwakum, so He can try ayyukum ahsanu amala. Which one of you performing the best? With whatever the uniqueness you have, with that there is a trial. All of us, we have a unique trial. All of us, we have a unique personality. In that unique trial, let's say my trial is that I born and raised such a way that I'm afraid from the darkness. Okay, so Allah, what should I do? What should I do? Then Maulana is going to come and make me free. Maulana said, well, is a hibta amra, if you're fearful from an amr, faqafi, go jump in it. Why? Because that fear is worse than the reality of that darkness. Okay, so you will start going at 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, and that fear will remove. Okay, that's how you're gonna remove that fear, not by the pills, not by anything else. You just need to go jump in, do it. Like some brothers and sisters, they have a problem and they start driving. You know that they cannot drive on freeway. All right, they will say, all right, start doing it, little bit, and then that fear will remove. Right? That's what it is. All right, that's number 1. Everyone understand this part. All right, second time, I'm just going to go for the easier one, and then I will enter the third one, a difficult one. The other, sometimes we have a fear, our loved one or someone, like say, I myself is sick, and I say, oh my God, I'm going to die, I'm going to die. Everyone has to die. That's a reality to accept. Everyone has to die. Yes, I love my father, I love my mother, I love my brother, I love my children. I'll do my best to do everything, but I'm not going to make myself like in this depression and anxiety and all those things because of that single reality that everyone has to die today or tomorrow. It's not in your hand. Again, that sisters, sometimes they need to control more. No, because sometimes like I have cases where like, all right, someone's mom died and now this lady or this sister, she is like in depression for months and months and months. Come on, accept the reality. Do not have objection on Allah. This is what it is. Like Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I have so many ayat. أَيْنَمَا تَكُونُوا يُدْرِكُمُ الْمَوْتُ وَلَوْ كُنْتُمْ فِي بُرُوجٍ مُشَيَّدَةٍ. You go in the best places, you see, I can escape from the death. You cannot escape the death. There is a time. There is a time. وَإِذَا جَاءَ أَجَلُهُمْ, whenever the time will come, لَا يَسْتَأْخِرُونَ سَاعَةً وَلَا يَسْتَقْدِمُونَ. The time will come. Yes, I'm not saying that you put yourself in halakha, which means I'm driving on the freeway, I'm not following the rules, I'm not doing anything, all right, there is a traffic, I said, all right, my death time is one, why should I be careful? I'm going to walk on the freeway without looking left and right, and the car will come and hit me. I'm bringing death myself. No, that I'm not talking about. I'm talking about you're careful, you're doing everything, best thing you can do, you got vaccination, you got everything, it's still, the death is coming, come on, that's it, that's the time, all right, it's coming from Allah. You are not the one who's basically putting yourself in halakha. We should not have any fear from this thing. Second, please recite aloud salawat. All right, I'm skipping several things. All right, one of them is, now this is important. This is important. I'm going to spend some time on this one. Please recite the salawat. We have so many fears about like the young people. I notice, and now I'm dealing with the high schools majority of the time. I'm feeling that these children, majority of them, they have fears. Because there are lots of expectation from this society. Lots of expectation from the families. Oh, you need to go get into the medical school. If you're not going to get in the medical school, you don't, man. I was like, oh my God, what's going to happen? Anxiety, depression. All right. The girls and boys, when they're coming to this age, oh my God, who will be my spouse? How am I going to find that perfect spouse? I have seen the miserable life of my uncle and aunt and all this. The other people, oh my God, I'm going to get the job. All these fears and fears and fears. And again, everything, like I'm going for an interview. Oh my God, what can I do? Oh my God, I tried my everything, and exams, all these fears. There are so many fears like this. Is it not the case? Is it not the case? You know why? We're missing one reality. We are missing one reality. First of all, again, it's a big subject. I cannot go into it, but I can just keep it. You just pay attention and you can get it. First of all, we are living in the capitalist society, and we said, I need this. I need a house in that area. I need that kind of a car. I need to marry with this spouse. I need to do this. I need to get this job. I need to get in this school. Maulana, can you please pray? I'm praying and praying and praying. I don't know what's happening. I even went to the Karbala and asked, Maula, please, under your zari, and please accept my dua. I don't know what's happening. What's happening? Dua is not accepted. Like this society is result oriented. I need to get the result. No. You need to trust Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This universe, you are not running this your life. You say, no, I'm running my life. Because that's what the message we got from the capitalist world. You are responsible for your own life. And again, that's why sometimes we are walking by or driving by those homeless people. Some people say, they ruined their life by themselves. Why should I help them, right? And yeah, in some cases, yeah, I'm not disagreeing 100%, but not all the time. Some of the people, their circumstances is such that it was not in their control. So you cannot just have like one simple statement and you apply for everyone. No, everyone is responsible. You need to do it. Come on. You don't know what's the situation. That child was growing up with a mother and father. They're fighting all their life, and they made this child's life miserable. He cannot focus in his school. He cannot, and he will go over there, and the teachers are now understanding this child, and it is basically, he's getting a hard time from the teacher. You're not bringing your homework. Oh my God, you're a loser. And again, the society, where they judge us by who's number one, who's number two, number three. If you're not good in the math, okay, you are a loser. Maybe I'm not good in math. Maybe I'm good in physics. Maybe I'm good in art. Maybe I'm good in something else. This society, the capitalist society, they have just one yardstick. They are measuring everyone by this yardstick. Okay, come on. We are creating, this society is creating a mess. This society is creating a mess. And you don't know, the educators, they don't know, they're poor. I have this education district. Come on, what are you talking about? All of them, you don't even know what's going on in their life. But their parents, some of the young children, their parents, they're struggling financially. They cannot provide. Now this child is going over there, the cartoon and everything, like, you don't have this kind of a backpack. Oh my God, you don't have that. And this child is like, oh my God. You're creating this. This is because of the absence of that Maula who's going to make you free. Okay? Now, let me just give you this, because again, we do not understand this part. The children, they need to understand. All right, I've said this to you guys. You're so patient. I feel obliged to tell you this. Okay? Please recite aloud, salawat. We do not understand this reality. Okay? Now, you know that in subcontinent here, you can find that. You know who's the snake charmer? You don't know. Gosh, guys, how can I tell? Now, in subcontinent, old days, people used to catch the snake. They used to put them in the box and like in a bag, and they used to go town to town, and then in front of the people, they take the snake out, and then again they do something, and that's basically the snake, and the people see it, they used to give them some money, and they're happy, and they get some money, and that's how their livelihood goes on. Okay, you got it? So Maulana Rumi is explaining this story for us, okay, for all of us, especially the people living in a capitalist world. Because all the time he says, Mama, I need this. Why are you not giving me? I want to marry with this spouse, this person. My God, I'm praying, you know. I want to go into this school. I like to have this star. I like to have this. I like to have this. All this liking. Now, Maulana Rumi is explaining this story. Again, it's Farsi. I'm going to translate. There was a thief. In this town, this guy, a snake charmer, he was holding his bag and he was walking. And then now this thief, he saw, oh my God, maybe he's a businessman. He's taking something precious in that bag. Let me steal this. So he came from the bag, he stole that bag and ran. It's gone. And now this guy, the snake charmer, oh my God, my asset is gone. I lost my asset. What am I going to do? He was thinking, I got the asset. And now he ran and ran and ran. I'm going to skip this poetry. Maulana Rumi is explaining. He ran and ran and ran and reached to a kharabe. He said, you know what? I need to get rid of this bag. Otherwise, people will see me with the bag and they will chase me, right? Let me get the assets out of it and then I'll leave the bag here and I will go. Right? That's what all the criminals do, right? They just have to somehow get rid of those other things so people can recognize. He opened the bag. He opened that, first of all, this kisa, this bag, and then took out that box. As soon as he opened the box, the snake was very wise. The snake came out and bit. And as soon as he died. Now, on the other hand, that snake charmer, he was praying, oh God, can I get my snake back? Oh, please, please. He was praying, he's crying and everything, and I mean, he's like we do that all the time, right? Oh God, let me get in this college. Oh my God, let me marry that person. Oh my God, let me go there. Let me get this. Let me accept it. Let me get this job in Microsoft. Let me go get this in the medical school. All right. Now, finally, someone told him that, hey, there is something on that side. I saw that thief. So he ran and reached there. And when he saw that, oh my God, I don't know that the snake was what? It was Allah's mercy that didn't bite me yet. Now look at this dua. Now what he's saying. Now he said, Shukri Haqra, ki andu amar good should. Oh Allah, thank you, did not accept my dua. Oh, thank you. Manziyan Pendashtaman Sudbud. I was thinking it's my loss. That was my benefit. See, that's the missing in our life. We are after something and we don't even know that this is, and we are praying, Ya Allah, Ya Maula, Ya Hussein, please. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala saying, Baba, what's wrong with you? Don't you know that asan takrahu shay'a wa huwa khairul lakum? You don't even know what's good for you. Wa asan tuhibbu shay'a wa huwa sharrul lakum. So many times you hate something and that's the best thing for you. And so many times you're in love to get something. You want to start that business and that's the worst thing for you. Allah knows, not you. Allah knows that. This is the main problem with stress, anxiety, and all those problems these days. Now, again, you can say, all right, so now I'm not perfect. Because Allah knows. I'll just go pray. I'm not going to try for the medical school. If this is good for me, Allah will get it. I'm not going to get the vaccination. If it's good, then Allah will save me. I'm not going to apply somewhere for the job. If this job is good, Allah. These are two extremes. You don't understand the concept. Okay? And then Ignorance causes all this stress and anxiety and everything. Let me give you one example. See, these are two extremes. Some people, they say, all right, I'll just ask dua. That's wrong. Some people, majority of the people, especially in the capitalist world, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll get my life insurance. I'll go make sure that I get the best mortgage. I'll get the best job, everything. I'll do it. And this one hurricane, one something, one major accident in the life. Life is shattered. Oh my God. So there are two extremes. One side, oh Allah, let me get in medical. And I'm not doing anything. At night I'm playing the video games all night. I like to be in medical school, but all right, so what you doing? Oh, nothing. I'm praying. I'm gonna sit down and play this game. You're not doing your homework? No. Why? Why should I? Allah, I'm praying for my mom. My mom, she's reading Kabbalah under the doom of. This is one extreme. Other side is, oh, I'm gonna take care of everything. Why should I go on? I got vaccination. I'm fine. Why? Right? And right now, the majority. No, come on. We do not understand this part. First of all, when we talk about this shirk and tawheed, we just say shirk. Come on, tawheed, one of the major things is tawheed. Everything, I told you so many times, if I'm moving this hand up right now, Allah is helping. I cannot move this hand without Allah's permission. That's it, period. System is, if Allah is moving my hand, I am making an intention and I'm trying to move and Allah is helping me. So look at this. Let me give you this example so you can remember and we can resolve the problem. All right, let's talk about, let's have an easy example. When you're in the shower, if I will sit down over there and I'm not moving my hand, I just go, Allah, please get me some water so I can take a shower. Allah said, well, in this world, you need to raise your hand, open the faucet. All right, open the faucet. I'm going to open the faucet. It's all depend how much faucet I'm going to open, this much water is going to come. If I'm going to open the cold water will come. If I will open the warm water, I'm going to get the warm water, right? All right, I'm doing everything. No, that water is coming from somewhere else. If there's something happened and this city, they disconnected your water, open up that. How much? Do it as many times as you want. Water is not going to happen. All right? Got it? Got it? All right. What does this mean? This means that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, please recite aloud, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, look, in this world, you have to do your job. You have to do your job. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala do not ignore Allah's situation. There is an ayah where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَرِزْقُكُمْ فِي السَّمَاءِ وَرِزْقُكُمْ فِي السَّمَاءِ, which means I'll wake up in the morning, I'll take my car out, I'll go for the job, but my risk will come from Allah. Right? I'll do my responsibilities, the risk will come from Allah. You say, oh, we understand that part. Risk is from Allah. No. That provision, the risk is not just food. your abru, your reputation, your health, your food, everything is from Allah. Everything is from Allah. Now, how He's governing this life, so He is the one who's controlling our life. Everyone's life, He is the one who's controlling. All right. It's still not resolving that in this anxiety and depression. Please recite aloud, it's still not resolving it. Allah, please come on. Let me have this. Let me marry this person. Allah knows it's good for you or not. It's good for you. So you need to know one thing. First of all, you need to do your job. Okay? You need to do your job. Which means your life, yes, the handle is in your hand. You can turn on the faucet. You can have, it's up to you. You can have warm water or cold water. You can have, you smile all the time or you're like all the time situation. It's up to you. But then finally that risk will come from top. He is the one. He is the one. So you should not be fearful. Remember that I mentioned earlier, which means shaitan ya'idukum bil faqr. Right? Shaitan is saying, I'm not going to get the respect. My child is not going to get popular. Let him somehow push so he can recite. He can read the poem in the school. Let put someone else's child behind so my child become popular. No need. Allah will do. Everything is in Allah's. Everything is in Allah. No fear. Zero fear. Oh, then if I will, what about Allah's maslahat? Remember in the discussion I mentioned? And then now look at the other ayah. So everything is in Allah's hand. Allah's hand. But who is Allah? Who is Allah? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala giving you comfort here. Ar-Rahman huwa al-Arsh. Ar-Rahman ala al-Arsh istawa. Rahman is sitting on the Arsh. Is watching you. He understands what's good for you. What's not good for you. You don't know. Do your best. Whatever you're doing. You're making a project. Use your intellect and do the best. Result, if change, you do dua, and there is a limit. You see that dua is not getting accepted. Immediately have a belief that there is something good for you from Allah. Which means this thing is not good for you. This thing is not good for you. Just relax. All right, Allah, that's fine. Even if this didn't happen, I'm still happy. Thank you. There are some rules. Again, I'm not going to explain because I don't have a time. Ar-Rahman ala al-Arsh. Arsh is not that phone. It's not that tough. Arsh is that place from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala looking for the qaza and qadar and maslahah of everything. He is sitting. And who is sitting is not Allah who is sitting. It's Rahman who is sitting. He has this utmost love for you. You just need to believe. Remember that I said this placebo effect. You need to believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And He's going to change your qada and qadar every day, every second. He's going to change it. He's going to change. the children, let me give a simple example. One guy, he was like, he went to the mental hospital to visit mental hospital. The doctor, he was taking him and said, all right, I'm going to take him. So they were like different patients, and they were like, one guy, he was sitting on the side, sad, crying. And after every few moments, he used to say, Maria. This guy asked, who's this guy? He said, this person was in love with Anu Mariam. But unfortunately, something happened. He didn't marry that lady. And that's his state right now. He became insane. Now, this guy walked a little bit more, and now he found another person. There were several other, and then he found another one. This guy, he was behind the bars. He was very dangerous. He was holding the bars, and he was like shaking the bars, and he was just shaking, and he was saying, Mariam, Mariam, Mariam. He says, so what's the problem with this guy? He said, this guy married with the same Mariam. That this other person became insane, and now that's his situation. Okay. Now see, now you understand that Maulana Rumi's. Oh Allah, thank you that you didn't accept my dua. We don't know anything about our future. Huwa bil ufaqul ala. We cannot see our future. He is the one of Rahman. He is looking for the future, what's good and what's bad for you. It's good maybe that you should not have this much money. You need to go through a struggle life because that's good for you. It's good that maybe you need to have sometimes some of those diseases so you stay human. It's good that you have all those things we do not understand. All things we do not understand. That's why we have all these problems in our life. As I mentioned, it's our thoughts which are creating these fears. Remove it. Remove it. In the next 30, 40 years, you will find out the thoughts are more powerful than anything else. Thoughts are more powerful. And again, how you're going to do it? You need to connect yourself with awliya Allah. That's why I said earlier, East Maula, one ke azad. You think, oh, I'm intellectual. You ask anyone, everyone will say, oh, I'm intellectual. What are you talking about? Huh? I'm intellectual. No one, if you say someone, in Urdu, like, come akal, everyone mind. What are you talking about? Calling me crazy, or you calling me like that intellectual person? No. Now you understand this hierarchy, like I mentioned. Again, Maulana said, Hum mizaje kharshudein aqle pas. Fikrishin ke chun alaf aram bedas. Or sometimes our aql is not capable, right? Sometimes this aql is make us like a donkey, like that's what he was talking. Hum mizaje kharshudein aqle pas. That's the capitalist aql. He made us like donkey. You know why donkey? Donkey is looking every day, all day long, he is looking around, he is looking from where I can get the best grass. Even they are looking all day long from where I can get the best food. More money. Capitalism is making us hum mizaje khar. Akle Shandar, Nakle Dunya, peach. Here, just all the time you're sitting over there. Hey, did you see my post on the Facebook? Am I looking good today or not? Did you listen to my speech when I was doing this in the IZFNA? Right? Did you listen to my speech? Hey, it was good, right? Akle Shandar, Nakle Dunya, peach. Did you see what happened over there in New York? Hey, did you see that new Tesla? I got it. Did you see that? Fikrishan. The Turkish Abbas, Hitch. There is no figure that I can control my shower. That's why Finally, he said, Aql aqlan awliya. These aql, they also need another aql. This aql need another guidance. And these aql are, who are these aql? Imam Zaman is the aql. And his aql is perfect aql. So somehow we need to connect with Imam. So we can have the best life. Again, as I said, we have to accept that walaya can create that real prosperity, real happiness. Real happiness is with walayat. And what walayat mean? What does the walayat mean? Remember I mentioned yesterday? In the morning, daytime, every time you say Abi Antum wa Ummi wa Mali wa Usrati, everything Maula is Vida. There were three personalities, their walayat is complete. Imam himself, like I told you, Imam's walayat for Allah, he sacrificed everything for Allah. Everything he sacrificed. He sacrificed all his companions. He gave Ali and Akbar. And Ali and Akbar got He gave Qasim, his nephew. He gave Abu Fadl al-Abbas. He gave Ali and Asghar. Everything he gave, and still he was saying, Rizan biqadar. See, that's he is on that position, accepting the walayat of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's why Allah is calling him Ta'ala. Allah is giving him everything. And then the second personality is Muslim bin Aqil. Muslim bin Aqil gave everything. He had this 5 sons, all of them got killed. He has this daughter, Umayda, she's Hamida or Umayda, she got killed. And other personalities, Ummul Baneen. Let's remember the mother of Hazrat Abu Bakr Abbas. When this caravan came back to Medina, Imam asked Bashir bin Jazlam. Imam said, Qala Bashir bin Jazlam. He said, Bashir bin Jazlam said, فَلَمَّا قُرُبْنَا مِنْهَا نَزَلَ عَلِي بِنْ حُسَيْنٍ وَحَتَّ رَحْلًا وَضَرَبَ فَسَّاتُهُ أَنْزَلَ. And he said, all right, we're going to make, they were 1 manzil away from Medina. And he called Bashir, he says, Ya Bashir, رحم الله أباك لقد كان شاعرا فهل تقدر على شيء منه. Your father, may Allah have mercy on your father. He was a shair, he was a poet. Do you have any, and can you say something? He says, Bala ya Ibn Rasulullah, inni la shair. I'm also shair. Imam said, then go and announce our arrival. Now this Bashir, he is narrating. He came near Medina and he started reciting this poetry. He said, I came near and he said, I start crying and then I start doing this. He said, Ya ahla yatra, la muqama lakum biha, qutil al-Husayn, fa'adma'id midrara. Oh, people of Medina. See, people of Medina, they heard the news, but they didn't have that confirmation now that this Bashir is coming and he's announcing, Ya ahli yatrab, la maqama lakum biha. This, oh people of the Medina is no longer a place to live. Qutil al-Husayn, Husayn got killed. وَأَدْمَعِي مَدْرَهَارًا. My tears are still flowing. الْجِسْمُ مِنْهُ بِكَرْبَلَا. When I left Karbala, Imam's body was in the Karbala. Musar was in the pieces, on the spear moving from cities to cities. He said that as soon as I said that, the ladies start coming from the Puchar Bani Hashim and from every house of Medina, the ladies start coming. And I saw that the ladies from the house of the Muslim in Aqil, they were called Aqil bin Abi Talib came and they were start beating their chests and the chest and they were mourning. He says, I was looking at them and then I saw an old lady, she was coming, she was holding a 2-year-old child. She approached me, she came and she said, Ya Bashir, akhbirni an walad al-Hussein. I asked, who is this lady? This is Al-Banin. She came and said, Bashir, akhbirni an walad al-Hussein. Oh Bashir, give me the news of my son Hussein. As soon as he find out that's this Al-Banin, he said, let me give her a pursa. Her son says, Ya Al-Banin, I'm giving you my condolences for your son Jafar. As such, Al-Banin didn't hear that. She said, Akhbirni an walad al-Hussein. He said, all right, let me give you Al-Banin. I'm giving you condolences for your son Abdullah. As such, when he is not listening, she's just repeating, akhbirni an walad Hussein, give me the news of Hussein. He says, Ya Al-Banin, Addamallahu she again now her face is changing. She says, Akhbirni an walad Hussein. Ya Bashir, I'm asking you, give me the news of my son Hussein. She said, I'm going to give you the condolences. Abul Fazl al-Abbas got killed in Karbala. She said, did I ask about anyone? You're breaking my heart. Give me the news of Hussein. He said, now at this time, he said, Ya Ummul Bani, قدم الله لك العجل بالحسين. May Allah give you ajr. The musibat of Hussein. At that time, Ravi said that the child she was holding, she felt that the child fell. The child fell and I got Ummul Banin. She was start crying. Banin, she came from here. She said, take me to the tents of Musa. Banin, खैमों के पास आने के बाद 5 रिवायतों में खैमों के पास आते हैं, 5 रिवायतों में घर पे आने के बाद एक खैमे को छान के कुलसूम कहा है, आप कहा, उन्हें कुलसूम भी हुसैन के साथ गई थी, आप के साथ गई, ज़ैनब कहा है मेरी बच्चे से. She was going from one tent to other tent and she can't find Zainab. She asked from someone, I think Zainab कहाँ है? Zainab कहाँ? मेरी बच्ची Zainab कहाँ? कोई इशारा करता है इस टेंट में जाइए. उम्मुल बनीन आती है, वहाँ भी देखती है कि एक भूत फातून जिनकी कमर झुक चुकी, जिनके बाल सफेद, आके पूछते हैं बीबी, तुम्हें मालूम है मेरी बेटी से सबको उठाती है, कहती अम्मा आपने मुझे नहीं पहचाना. एक दफा उम्मुल बनीन को हैरत होती है, कहती आंटी ज़ैनब हाशिमी, क्या तुम ज़ैनब हाशिमी? नहीं अम्मा, नहीं अम्मा, मैं ज़ैनब को हूँ जो असीर है, मैं ज़ैनब असीर हूँ, ज़ैनब हाशिमी. का सबका जितने भी मोमिन और मोमिनात हैं उनकी तमाम हाजतों को पूरा बारिलाह आपको इमाम हुसैन का सबका यहाँ पे मोमिन का उनकी हिफाजत फरमा, मुजाहिदीन की हिफाजत फरमा, मायरफानी की हिफाजत फरमा, बराजे कराम की हिफाजत फरमा, रहबर मौज़म की हिफाजत फरमा। बारिलाह जितने लोग भी मरीज हैं जहाँ जहाँ पर इस शहर में दूसरे शहरों में जहाँ जहाँ स्पेशली इस कोरोना की वजह से खुदा ताला सबको शिफा अता। बारिलाह जो हमारे बुजुर्ग कैद हयात में खुदा ताला उनका साया हमारे सरों पे कायम। बारिलाह जो हमारे बुजुर्ग इस दुनिया में नहीं रहे, अहले बैत के सब में उनकी मग़फ़िरत फरमा, उन्हें अहले बैत के साथ महशूर फरमा, उनकी खताओं से चश्मपोशी फरमा। बारिलाह हमें अपने बच्चों की सही तरबियत की तौफीक अता फरमा। बारिलाह हमें इस कॉन्सेप्ट वलायत को समझने की तौफीक अता फरमा। हमें तौफीक अता फरमा कि हम इमाम की वलायत को कबूल कर सकें, उसको अपनी जिंदगी में अप्लाई कर सकें। बारिलाह ये जो मोहब्बत आपने अहले बैत की हमारे दिलों में डाली है, हमें तौफीक देके इसे अपने बच्चों में ट्रांसफर कर सकें। बारिलाह उस हुज्जत खुदा आखिरी हुज्जत इमाम ज़माना के ज़बूर में ताजील कर हमें और हमारे बच्चों को के आवान और अंसार में करार दे। रहमतुल्लाह व फातिहा।
मालूम करना आगे आगे
मेरे बाबा हाय बाबा निकलता है मेरा बेरिदार अबा तेरे सजाओ ये कयामत बाबा दम निकलता है मेरा तेरे दार अबा तेरे सजाओ कयामत बाबा निकलता है मेरा तेरे दार
ईमान करबला
चाहे को बदल रोज़े से मुस्तफा की नाज़ हो रहा है ईमान करबला का ताबूत उठ रहा है फातिमा के घर में करबला का ताबूत उठ रहा है काफिर से कह रहा था सादात का घराना नाना के सैयद मलिक नाना एक जनाजा हर वापस आ चुका है ईमान करबला का ताबूत उठ रहा है फातिमा के घर में फर्शे अज़ा बिछा है ईमान करबला का ताबूत उठ रहा है तो मदीने वालों तुमको सुकून रहेगा और ना इसकी आँखों से खूब बहेगा बाबा रोने वाला खामोश हो गया ईमान करबला का ताबूत उठ रहा है फातिमा के घर में फर्शे अज़ा बिछा है ईमान करबला का ताबूत उठ रहा है मैयत के आगे आगे ये कोई कह रहा था आज़ाद से ना से चाहे का जनाजा कोई होता हुआ गया है ईमान करबला का ताबूत उठ रहा है फातिमा के घर में फर्शे अज़ा बिछा है ईमान करबला का ताबूत उठ रहा है इस तरह से साले से कट कट के बाहर आए इसके जिगर के टुकड़े के फातिमा के फिर ज़ख्म एक लगा ईमान करबला का ताबूत उठ रहा है फातिमा के घर में फर्शे अज़ा बिछा है ईमान करबला का ताबूत उठ रहा है ताबूत से लिपट कर कहती है कोई बच्ची जिंदान से आई भैया बहन तुम्हारी आगे तो खोल लो अब सर पर मेरे ईमान करबला का ताबूत उठ रहा है फातिमा के घर में फर्शे अज़ा बिछा है ईमान करबला का ताबूत उठ रहा है करबला का असर में जग बसा है बीमार करबला का ताबूत उठ रहा है
السلام عليك يا مصطفى السلام عليك يا عبد الله وعلى الأرواح التي حدثت بالنار عليكم السلام الله علينا بقيت وبقيت والنهار ولا جعله الله آخر لكم في زيارتكم. السلام على الحسين وعلى علي بن الحسين وعلى أولاد الحسين وعلى أصحاب الحسين. السلام عليك غريب القرباء. السلام عليك المعنى ذو الفرق والكفراء. السلام عليك مولد الشيعة والضوارب. السلام عليك يا الحسن علي بن الرضا والشفيع والشفيع وعلينا في الجزاء. صلوات الله على آبائك الصلاة والأرباب وقياقات المعصومة من رحمة الله وبركاته. السلام عليك يا سيدنا رسول الله. شر الشيطان. السلام عليك يا شريف القرآن. السلام عليك يا إمام السلطان. الله تعالى فرجك وسهل تعالى مخرجك وذكورك وجعلنا من أنصارك وعليك. السلام عليكم جميعا ورحمة الله وبركاته.
اللهم كل نبيك المنتدب من الحسن صلواتك عليه وعلى آله في هذه الساعة وفي كل ساعة وليا وحافظا وقائدا ناصرا ودليلا معينا حتى تسلمه وتمثله فيها تطهيرا.
سبحان الله والحمد لله ولا إله إلا الله والله أكبر. الله أكبر الله